So this is Syergyeev versus Tal. D4, D5, C4, E6. Knight F3, C6. E3, Knight F6. Knight C3, Knight B, D7. Okay, normal. Bishop D3, D takes C. Bishop takes pawn. Now B5, or bishop E7, or knight B6. B5, bishop C, bishop D3. A6. Yep. A4, B4. Knight back, and that's not so great, right? E4, yeah. I think you want to play bishop B7, but then there's E5, knight here, knight E4, and he's got all these squares. Probably you'd have to play C5. Takes. This looks fine, actually. For black. It's in the air. It looks, yeah, it looks sharp. Where the hell is everything? Oh, but I already. Yeah, C5 first. D4, C5, yeah. Because they play C5. Taking knight takes is just giving nice development to black. There's no reason for that. He's not going to do that. E5 or D5. No, D5. D5 doesn't work after B4. No, we can do pawn takes. Well, because the thread is after here or something, I could do takes, takes, and then knight takes. This is very open, but yeah. Okay, anyway, C5 got played. What does he play? E5, E5, CD. E5, okay. CD makes sense. Take with a knight, it's kind of slow. If you take my knight, I take your knight. And that's a little problem, right? If you take this pawn, and bishop takes is quite nice. I'm developed, and also you can't take back because there's check. Although maybe it's debatable whether I want to take that rook. Because if I take it and I castle, this is really bad. I'm threatening mates. Okay, we're at CD, where you can do pawn takes E5, and I think, sorry, pawn takes F6. I think that's what you gotta do. Although you shouldn't do, I'm not sure you should or should not do pawn takes G7, but E5, CD, knight B5, what the heck is that? Knight B5, pawn takes, and then pawn takes knight? Is that the idea? Must be. Must be that. But is that any good? You're not going to win that pawn because I have check, right? I mean, part of the reason you don't, of course you don't want to win a pawn instead of a piece, but there's check and I win it. So, after knight b5, is there anything else I can do? Well, assuming he's going to do that, there's no reason I can't take a pawn. My problem is after knight takes e5, he could just take e5. He's not going to run away. If he ran away, like he played here, then this seems pretty good. I'll have to take it, but mainly I want to take this bishop. Queen takes, and there are a few ways to go. I can always play bishop here, and there's bishop e4 too, but the point is that after queen takes queen, knight takes, I can win this pawn. So I don't necessarily have to protect this d4 pawn, which would be kind of a nuisance to protect. I mean, I could play bishop c5, plays knight c2, and find some way. But I think I'm doing better the other way, this way, because then if he does play here, I can always just do bishop takes knight. And if he does queen takes, suddenly I have no the pressure is gone on this pawn. There's only one attacker. I could play d3 if I wanted, which, oh wait, that might not be a great move. I can't play queen f because queen takes rook. So I have to go back like this. Maybe he doesn't have any pressure though. Yeah, there might be nothing to this. And the other thing is, if he wants to keep the pressure on here, then that would be pawn takes, but that messes up his structure, and I can just protect. There's no check like there was for him. Okay, I could do that. Where the heck is everything? There's a pawn here, there's a knight here, it's back there. Bishop's still on d3. So takes. Could allow, I'm not sure if it's better or worse. If I take this way, certainly going back is silly. But if he could just take. And now after it takes, because I have to win back my piece, there's check. It'd be great if it wasn't check, but I don't think I can do that. See, if I give check with the idea he like moves or something, then I could take bishop takes, queen takes, but unfortunately he's going to play bishop d2, and now I can't take the knight because bishop takes, even though I'm winning the bishop after that. So it's a waste of a move. So check, he plays, I play back, and then he saves his piece, I'm down a piece. So I have no choice if I take it. He takes check, and now I'm stuck. If I go up, check wins my queen. So I have to play either knight e7, knight d7, or bishop d7 to block. This is a little bit of a threat because after it takes, I have check. And now if he pushes, I can just win the piece. And I'm protecting him anyway. Not that it's required. So he took my knight. I'm going to take his. Required, he'll take a check. So there's knight in the middle. If I do bishop in the middle, the problem is he'll do takes with the knight. I'll take it. And now he can play queen takes d4 because it's not the bishop forcing him to exchange. Oh, sorry. Here I have the same thing. Check and wins the bishop. Yeah. So maybe I should use the bishop. So bishop d7. If he does, and there's that too. So bishop d7 takes. If he doesn't take back here, so if he takes back, I've got this pawn, and even though he's got an extra pawn here, or sorry, same number of pawns, but he's got two here, but they're all the way back here. This one's already passed, and it's covering these two squares where he might like his bishop. So this is a very, very nice pawn. This is probably better for black. So the thing is, but in this situation, if you want to grab this pawn, I have check. and check because of the knight. So what do? Like there's nothing, right? Queen in the middle, and again you just win it. If he does it this way, that's fantastic. So there was a pawn e5. So if I do knight takes pawn, knight takes knight, pawn takes, bishop takes check, knight d7. Oh, sorry, bishop's here. Knight d7's threatening this, takes. Yeah, so we should play bishop d7 because so after knight takes knight, it's his move. If we do it this way, he can play takes, and then win my pawn. And now this check is nothing. Sends me home. We should start with the bishop. He can't take the pawn because bishop takes, bishop is coming next. So he's got to play, if he plays knight takes, he's got to play bishop takes, otherwise there's queen check after queen takes pawn. So I'm still protecting my pawn even in this position. So knight takes pawn happened. See where we're at. Knight takes e5 and ab. Acquired, of course he's going to do bishop takes check. Yes, and he does bishop d7, just like we said. Very smart. And now, does he just exchange everything? Yeah. Bishop e5 check, bishop d7, bishop takes d7 check, knight takes d7. Of course, and queen d4. That just drops a piece, right? It just drops a piece. Yeah, he plays it. And where does this guy go? Bishop d2, queen e5 check. Yeah. Takes and knight takes. It's game over, 2 pieces. Anyway, knight takes e5, castle, bishop e7. Bishop c3, bishop f6, or no, is that f6? I think bishop f6, why should I make e6 weak? Yeah, bishop f6. F1. Best way to do this. You could play knight up. And then knight takes pawn. Right? Pawn takes. Yeah, more likely takes, and b3. See what happens. As long as you don't blunder, this is totally over. What does he play? Bishop f6. Yeah, knight d7. And he just exchanges. Takes, knight takes, game over. And he resigns. Okay, big blunder. But actually there was no way to take that pawn, it looked like. Knight e5. And I wonder, even before knight e5, when he played c5, did he see knight e5 saves everything? That was pretty interesting. Pretty deep.